Well, it's the middle of December here. The Louisiana Farm. Walter didn't really think about this. The workers' camp is right behind my house up here. I guess a little bit, I can keep my eye on them, but they do get a little rowdy at night. It's a little noisy up here. I'm going to have to go over and have a talk with them. They're quiet now. But yeah, maybe it's just because it's all new in their ear. Maybe it'll settle down. We'll see. So December is often a month in which to sell off crops. But all we have in storage is soybeans, so that's actually more of a June time frame to sell off. Actually, we guess we got some oats, maybe, that we could get rid of. Because we don't have the horses anymore. I had a bright idea of what to do with the horse pasture. Put the goats in there. I was going to put like a fenceless husbandries by Cookie Monster right inside. I thought maybe I could, press triangle and put place anywhere, but I'd forgotten about the areas restricted limitation that you get in FS25. So yeah, we're gonna have to tear out the stable building and put in like the sheep enclosure building or whatever. Oh, I thought I turned the lights off. So yeah, we'll have to tear this out to do that, which is a shame, but I guess what are you gonna do? I don't know. We'll just drive down past the pond and see if there are crawfish there. I'm pretty sure we don't have eggs ready to go yet either. Nope. So what am I doing up so early? I don't know. I guess I could take care of that milk. Of course, it came all the way down here. I guess that was kind of silly. Yeah, it's kind of wasted coming down here. First thing, I was thinking about putting a worker on the, what are we doing? Cultivating of the soybean fields, but I think it could wait. Oh, look out, dog. Let them sleep in just a little bit longer. Let's see which ones are gonna be not. that one, but that one. I'll go do the milk, then we'll come back down here, I think. So we're cutting grass in one of the fields that we want to convert into a rice field and finish that. And I guess we could gather up these hay bales that we already have stacked here. We could sell those. It's probably about all we got that we can do today. It's a lot easier putting it in the back of the straight truck, but I think we'll just go ahead. We'll put it in the back of the pickup here. I can't remember what that button it was there. There, we got it. There's a light somewhere in here. I don't know. You get it? I think it was. No matter. What a mess. They're sitting all over the floor. Alright, so the sun's gonna come up while I'm doing this, so it'll probably look bad. My transition. Which way's up? That way. Well, even having slowed down time, you can see how much lighter it's gotten. It slowed time down to 1x speed for a little while we were loading that. Not that it probably really matters a lot. It's going to get dark on us anyway. But yeah, I don't recommend doing your dairy this way, if you can help it. Is the light? Yeah, I don't have no idea. Let's just close that. I'll hop in. I think it's that one. No, that one. And then we'll back it right up here by our little farmer's kiosk here. We'll sell the butter. This is going to be probably the best price that we're going to get for anything like this anyway. So there we go. 465. Alright, let's run over to Walter's worker camp. I spent some time cleaning up the bridge. And I hope it looks better. Not having access to like the roadway itself kind of had a bit of an effect on it, but actually it's quite a bit better now. Got a bit of a bump on this side, but I think it's okay. So let's go ahead, we'll pick up one of the workers here to take down. Need you to work with me here. We picked up one of the helpers. We're going to go down. We're going to get the Deutz-Fahr started. Cultivate. And yeah, we got a little bit of a bump getting on the bridge, but it's not bad. For putting that in ourselves, I think it came out pretty darn good. I'm going to need the Deutz-Fahr for the baling, won't I? So, let's see. I need the windrow yet, right? Yeah. I guess I could do the one that the worker can't do over here. It gets up close to the worker camp. So, let's see. Let's get this. Into this field, right? Yeah. We get started on that. What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna grab the little Farmall. I think I can go park that trailer up in the building by the road if we're going to keep this stuff here. Wow, that kind of slid itself over closer to the combine, didn't it? As things respawned in here. Yeah, that ended up being a lot tighter than the combine. I'll have to take a look at the temperature. This could potentially use a wash. Gonna increase my level of difficulty, I think. See if I can swing it wide. I don't know. I might get it through. Sure, why not? Will this fit by the trees? It might. Just might. I'm wondering if I should use the lines or not. Just spend a little bit of time doing the windrow on here. And then I'll be waiting for a turn to use the Deutz to do the baling probably. Let me get this done. Fold that up now, I think. What? Almost 8:45. Should be able to clean that up with a baler. Let's see. Question is, are we going to do any of these other grass fields? I don't think we will. This was just because we were going to turn this one into a rice field. Figured we'd get away with doing that. Let me drop that there. I should just go put everything away, but grab the baler, bring it over here. Check, see, I don't know. Can you see the worker over there in the field? Is he even going to get up that far? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever tried to run the baler with this Farmall. I don't know if it'll work or not. It might. Can you remember? Have I? I'm just at least gonna move it over there, and then we'll check in the menu and see if we could reasonably be considered to be able to make this work. We can use it, I suppose. Alright, let's check. So it's the New Holland Pro Belt 165, and it takes 120. And I just looked at the Farmall, and it's got 95 horsepower. So I don't think it's gonna do it. But let's just go ahead and try, see what happens. That might. We probably shouldn't. But it's working, so just go ahead, do it at whatever speed it's going to let us get away with. That way I don't have to stop the worker that's over doing the cultivating of the soybean field. So we'll be ready to drill that. Oh, actually no, plant corn in those fields. We're going to do corn where we had the soybeans. We'll do soybeans where we had the corn. The rice fields will be rice again. And the sugarcane should start growing back at some point. I'm not quite sure when it'll say growing in the map. Do I have more netting? I think so. Oh, that's annoying. Almost 9:45 and we didn't get the last bale out of it. 94%. So we got, what, 5? Five bales out of that. Not nothing, but not much. Go ahead and put the baler away. I wonder how that worker's doing. I have not seen them in a while. I guess I probably should just wait until they report back to me about what's going on. The money goes down like every hour, doesn't it? In FS22 it would like tick down as they would charge you live. You could see that they were still working if your money was still going down, but here you don't necessarily know for sure. Let's try and get that close to the wall. Hopefully that's close. I'm gonna head up to, actually no, let's just get the bales out of the field right now since we're here. We'll grab the telehandler and move them. That way we can go over and convert that into a rice field at our leisure once everything's out of it. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll have to probably go get I think I parked everything far enough away that's not going to interfere. Not going to be a whole lot of bales to load onto the step deck trailer though. I don't know if I needed a single bale or 2 bales for the next. I guess we'll find out when we get over there. And what is what's going on in the rice field? It almost looks like it's growing again, but I'm pretty sure I've read that they need to be re-sown, so. Yep, there, just got charged. 125. That doesn't seem like a whole hour's worth of work, though, does it? They should charge more per hour. Okay, says they're done now, though. There's our answer. Maybe it didn't work a whole hour? I don't know. Maybe they charge less because Walter's providing them with the housing. I think we would get a monthly income from that mini trailer park. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. I think I got it muted in time. Don't want to blow your ears out. This is a telehandler, so I think we'll be fine. We'll grab these two, then we'll take the other one over, and we should be able to place it on top in position properly. And I don't know. I think I'll probably be a little lazy and use the auto load function of the trailer and make them appear on there at the beginning of the next episode. We seem to be able to make plenty of hay bales, so I think it should be alright with the 2 grass fields we have left. We may not be able to sell some. Let's just cut grass. This grass will have plenty of time to recover. I think what I want to do is I want to take a load of milk into the dairy in town, go by the shop, and we'll go to the diner for lunch, and then we'll come back and we'll finish cultivating that other field. And then at some point, we're going to need to, do the placeables thing and see if we can convert that, tear down that stable and put in a goat enclosure with it looking well. If we can do that during daylight, maybe that might be an option during lunch. And we can get goats and start trying to do goat milk. at our little dairy. Because it'll be slow. I mean, I think we can only get maybe 26 goats total. I haven't done goats yet at all, have I? I had them in Holly Spring, but not in Farming Simulator 25. I don't think I've done goats. Alright, so we'll go up to up by the road. Grab the milk truck and come down here. I think there was something else I needed to do in build mode, but I can't. Oh, the rice field. I couldn't think of what it was, but yeah, we got to make that rice field, and we should be able to do that now. Why did I switch to third person? Let's in first person. 10:30. Good time to go to town. It's gonna be an early lunch though, right? I'm making brunch. I love eggs and bacon when somebody else makes it. Of course, I don't mind making it myself. Yeah, that sounds good. Eggs and bacon, hash browns, some sourdough toast. You know, we could use a slurry spreader and or a manure spreader so we can start using some of this slurry and manure that we have. Milk. Alright. We'll run this to town, to the store. I'll see you there. I just realized something that we probably need to do. We probably should spray herbicide on the sugarcane fields. Hey, what you got for used equipment? A big drill, a gooseneck, nothing. All right, thanks. Yeah, definitely gonna be brunch today. Two things I'm going to do while I'm in at brunch. So I'm going to see if I can have the stables replaced and get that rice field in. Keep going for that bus there. guys don't mind if I park over here. Despite what the sign says. Probably about 12:30, I suppose I'll see you. Well, the snow started while we were in having our eggs and bacon. I also got a report back from the worker that was doing the cultivating for us, utilizing the power harrows, and he said the Deutz-Fahr is underpowered for those for that implement. So I think we'll probably finish it using the New Holland. We're gonna do that today. I think we will finish the cultivating utilizing the power harrows today. We got a couple other things we need to do. We may put it off till tomorrow maybe. So the rice field is in. It needs to be plowed, I think. Subsoiler works really good for that. I think that's what we did last time. I think I had to do it myself though, the worker wouldn't do it. I'm just admiring the the workers camp. I really liked it. I think that came out really well. Put this back away. Go grab the New Holland. We'll swing out and take a look at the rice field. Didn't back into it, did I? No, plenty of room. I think we need to bring that trailer up here and park it. In this Quonset hut, I think we could. I think we'll just leave this. I pulled this over here. I think we'll just leave it right there out of the way. Need to spray the weeds. We'll maybe try and do that tomorrow. Ooh, boy, this could use some work. I think we'll take this in, do some maintenance on it before we start. So let's head down and see if we can check out the rice field, see how it looks. I think it came out pretty good. I'm gonna have to stick with it because I saved already. Goat pen, there's a section of the fence didn't come quite the way I wanted it to, but I think it'll be fine. And I don't know if it has room for more goats now or not. $26 is what it was going to start with. I guess it does adjust as you put in more. So here we go. This is going to be our rice field. It's 50% fertilized already. That's awesome. And you can see the pump down over there. So it needs plowing. It's already 50%. That's in better shape than these over here then, isn't it? No, these are 50% fertilized too. Okay. Doesn't need lime or anything, so that's good. So let's need to do a little bit of work on this. Yeah, we need to get these weeds sprayed before they get large. Because there's weeds in here, right? Yep. They're medium-sized weeds. But they'll disappear in amongst the sugarcane once the sugarcane grows, so it won't be visually unpleasant. So here we go. There's the goat building. We had the stable torn down, and there were cobblestones. That were kind of the foundation over there. Let's do the repairs on the New Holland. Ooh, wow. 4587. I don't know where the triggers are in this thing. Do these doors and everything work? They do. Okay. So it'll hold 33. The meadow grass isn't working, so we need to bring food over here. This is what I didn't like, is the, what's this door go to? Oh. So what's that for? Lights or something? Yeah. Lights on the outside, maybe? Yep. They don't come on automatically. This little jog right here, I wanted it to kind of square up, but I wasn't getting it to match right. Maybe something to do with the tree or whatever. But yeah, I think that'll work pretty good. We'll have to put some, I don't know, some objects in there. Ooh, I wonder if you can. Because the area will be restricted to try and put a placeable in there after it was already placed. I wanted to put some stuff in there for enrichment, you know, for the goats to climb on and stuff. I got an idea of something that might work. I think the dynamic objects that we were using before, that might work. Why is this muddy here? Oh well. It's alright. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh! Getting the power arrows. That's right. I'm gonna have to look at something to see where the triggers and everything are. We'll bring some hay over there and then we'll get the goats in. What did I say it was gonna hold? 33? So if it'll hold 33, we'll probably get maybe 20? So yeah, here, let me show you what's going on with the Deutz Farm. I don't know what the operating speed for this thing is, but turn on, I'll drop it down. Go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not quite what we're looking for. We can look in the vehicle menu and see what we're supposed to be getting out of it. Lights on. And then I think I accidentally plowed outside of the field here. Remember that? I create fields turned on. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll pull up the where it is. Let's see. Pull up the steering assist. There we go. We'll just go ahead and start here anyway. Oh, I wanted to see what the speed was going to be. Hang on, menu. 7 miles per hour. Requires 250. Alright, we're already on it. Let's just go. We're already going on the headland. It's fine. It'll be okay. Everything's fine. A little bit of snow never hurt anybody, right? Yeah, I wanted to get going on this and get this done. And then we'll worry about getting the goats in and the rice field plowed. Oh, and I want to get the sugarcane field sprayed with herbicide. I don't know if I got enough herbicide to do that. I might have to go buy some more. I might have been getting good speed out of the Deutz Far. I don't know. This is pretty slow. I think that's one of the disadvantages of the power harrows, the horsepower requirements and the speed. We should also maybe plant some trees up around the workers' camp along the backside between the trailers and the field. Probably go ahead and actually plant some and see what happened. We missed a little. Might have. The ground's getting a little wet, I think, because of the snow. Getting a little bit of a sheen off of it. Oh, that's the thing. Speaking of sheen, when you put slurry down, you get kind of a sheen. We need to keep our eyes open for a slurry spreader and probably buy one if we don't get one. I think the GPS is already adjusted to the, yeah, it's kind of adjusted to the new field reality, so that's good. We are really close to that. To the trailers here, though. Mike could give them some more space. All right. So let's start working the do the other headland here. And then start working the up and downs here.
Hey, pretty mama, you mind dancing with me on the dance floor? Let's take a Zydeco ride, baby. Let's get it, girl. Hey! Zydeco with me. Can you get down with me? Zydeco with me. This one dedicated to my boy Brian Jack. All my family up in Houston. My boy Jeter Jones. Brian Jack, this one for you, baby. Step one, step two. Ooh, baby, I wanna dance with you. Baby, take my hand all night long. I wanna Zydeco say, 'cause I'm feeling that Hennessy. And you look so good to me. Can we Zydeco all night long? Hopefully we can get it on. Two step to the left, baby. Two step to the right, yeah. Wiggle down, baby. Wiggle it, baby. Come on, baby. Two step to the left. Two step to the right, yeah. Wiggle down, baby. Come on, baby. Hey, with your sexy high heels on and your skin tight jeans, I can see your thong. You're working that thing so good, doing that Zydeco like a pretty girl would. And you bring the best out of me. Say you're doing some things that I like to see. You shake it, girl, like you ain't got nothing to hide. Ooh, you pretty little girl, you make my nature rise. Two step to the left, to the left. Two step to the right, baby. Wiggle down, baby. Wiggle down, yeah. Zydeco with me all day. Zydeco, baby. Two step to the left, yeah. Two step to the right, yeah. Wiggle down, baby. Come on, baby. Zydeco with me all day. Oh, sexy baby, you look so good, doing that thing like a pretty girl would, breaking it down from side to side. And I know what you would take us on a go ride. You look so sexy from head to toe. Take me, baby, where you wanna go. Come on, two step to the left, yeah. Two step to the right, yeah. Wiggle it, baby. You look so damn good. To the left, baby. Step right with me. Wiggle it, baby. All day night, yeah.
Alright, so it's just after 4 o'clock. Kind of ignoring what the steering assist is telling us to do right now. Matter of fact, why don't I just go ahead and get rid of the lines. I really don't like how they look when you aren't following them. Well, I don't like them on there at all, but I don't think I would be able to accurately follow the lines without the lines being there, you know what I mean? I think that's it. Alright, I'm gonna try and not tear up the field too much. Belle, what are you doing way out here? So, yeah, that's all done. Go ahead and fold that up. Hop out here. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, so I think usually we're out of time at this time of day. How much time lapses did we get in? We got in the let's see, windrowing, baling, and that. here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna grab the telehandler and a bale of hay. We'll bring it down here, put it in the sheep pen where we're gonna put the goats, and maybe we'll go ahead and get some goats here. We'll probably go ahead and end the episode. I need access over here, so let's park here. We'll take that bale right there, yeah. Maybe two up. Should we take two? Take two there, small. I don't know what the capacity is. I'll take one now. That'll be enough for us to put the goats in there, and we can do the rest off camera if we need to. So let's just grab one of these. That one right there. I don't know where the trigger is, so figure that out as well. But we'll finish the episode putting goats in our enclosure, and then we'll try and see if we can find some way to get something in there for enrichment for them to climb on. We'll see how it goes. Would have been nice if I could have just used the pasture that was with the horse barn and just put a fenceless one there, but unfortunately on console it doesn't always work out. Okay, so well, the easiest thing to do would be pull up the what do you call them? Interactive zone markers. And then we can see, okay, so this looks like the feed over here. And that's probably where the milk will spawn, or the wool. Is it going down? It's not. Wasn't that the... Do I have to shred it? Or if I gotta shred it? It should take a bale, you would think, right? Or do we have to go all the way into here? I don't know. Alright. Does it not take any because there's nothing in there? Sometimes that's the case. I don't know. Thought you could preload it first, but doesn't appear to be. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get the goats in. It'll hold 33. We'll get 10 that are 8 months and 10 that are 3 months. Sound like a plan? Alright. So there's goats in there now. Maybe now I'll take the hay. I'm hoping. It is not. Huh. I don't know why that's not working. Well, I'll try and figure that out. But we've got goats now. I'll try and figure that out off camera. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Louisiana Farm. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.